Wednesday night show. How does that feel?
Mate, it feels great. I'm glad to get it in early this week. Got the Moir Stakes on Friday night, so we've got to get some a bank built up for the weekend.
How was it doing form for a Sunday race on a Wednesday?
It was
miles away.
It was tough to find it, I'll tell you that. How'd you go, Blakey?
I went good, mate. I'm feeling very confident this weekend. I've found some winners for sure.
It's like it's a small field and there's only one horse in the race, isn't there?
On Sunday?
I actually think there's a few chances, but we'll get to that.
He goes to me, it's very hard to do form for that race on Sunday. I'm like, Alligator Blood's in it. I'm not sure what.
Please don't tell me you're tipping Alligator Blood. We will get to it, but
okay, we'll get there.
How? I don't understand how.
I think he is. Who knows?
The good horse beat him fair and square. Not even fair and square. It was unfair and square, and he still beat him.
Unfair? How was it unfair? Enlighten me how it was unfair.
Okay, well, Alligator Blood absolutely got complete control of the race, booted for home. The other horse was held up in behind horses, only clear in the last 350 metres, was stronger than him on the line, gets an extra furlong. How does he not beat him this time?
He hit the front too early, mate. He was looking around. You've heard that at Flemington before. You get there too early and you just wander, so...
No.
This is a good start to the show. Nice early argument.
Here comes the blood.
So it's going to be plenty to get through when we get to the Underwood Stakes at Sandown on Sunday. So we've got Group 1 action
Pat and I are going to be disagreeing on a lot of things.
Sunday.
Well, do you know what, Blake? I know it's probably because you're drinking.
Yeah, I wanted to point that out.
What are you having?
I'm pumped up. One of my mates works at Burleigh, and he brought me some beers the other day.
Who works at Burleigh? Who's your mate?
Byron. I have a friend named Byron.
No, you haven't cleared this with me.
Yeah, he's a brewer now at Burleigh Brewing Co.
Well, Jesus, why don't we get invited?
That's my favourite brewery.
I know, and he bought me some Big Heads the other day, and they are delicious, by the way. I always forget how good Big Heads are.
They're the best lager you can buy.
They are sensational, but he's bought me this tropical pale ale.
The Twisted
very
Palms,
good,
very nice. The 28's very good. What else have you tried?
He bought me Burleigh Blonde as well.
Oh yeah, was that good?
I haven't tried that yet, and he also bought me Burleigh Fig Jam.
Oh, the Fig Jam's good.
IPA, I think.
Yeah, the Fig Jam's good. It's actually, if you're on the Gold Coast and you hear Black Hops and you hear Bolter, go to Burleigh. Good place, good open space, always live music. Me, Paddy, we've taken the families there before.
Yeah, remember when you bought me all those beers that time, just like Byron does with Blake? Yeah,
I don't know.
Friends too.
Byron. Don't tell Pat about other friends you have on the Gold Coast, because he
Byron's our mate. He's our mate. I actually gave him a leg up hat too, so...
You did not approve that with me!
Tim gave me a leg up hat once too.
And where did your leg up hat end up, Pat?
Gave me Big Normie from the block. He texted me last night.
I love that. The Block is my favourite reality show.
Do you know who that guy is, BJ?
Of course, I know all the Block contestants.
Do you know what? He looks like I was watching the Block judging the other night, and that's when he texted me. He looked like he was having an egg of Brit.
That photo that he sent us of him with the hat on, he's doing a shit.
He was renovating a bathroom. It looked like he was currently in the process of demolishing it.
Do you guys watch the Block? Do you watch the Block?
No,
if Aaron has it on.
Okay, well, I think how they introduce the judges there, we should introduce each other as like.
Okay.
You know how it goes, Blaze.
Oh, if you could be a judge, who would you be? I'll be Shayna. Bag Shayna.
Oh, I would have been Shayna too.
No, I want to be that. What's the young guy, the Schmick looking one?
What's his name?
Neil.
No, Neil's there.
No, I'm happy sitting. Neil. I'm happy sitting, thanks.
No, I prefer if you knelt.
Oh God, that's terrible.
What?
Yeah, we'll get there one day.
It's Paddy. I might just get you to move your mic just back a touch from your. You are up and about today. I'll tell you that.
I've got it downstairs. It's
the mic's downstairs.
It's the furthest way I've ever had it. It's a good arm's length.
It's your energy then.
That's
I'm loving it.
Up.
I'm loving it.
Darren Palmer, you're talking about.
I like Darren.
Yeah, Mrs. Palmer.
Darren and his 5 fingers. What I would let Darren and his 5 fingers do to me. Oh, wow. Come renovate this.
You would, Neil. Blake's
no, I
Darren.
prefer to stand.
Are we, Darren?
Yeah, so very, very good. We've had to punch out a Wednesday show. There's a couple of things going on. Why are we doing it again, Pat?
I've got a golf trip to go to, mate.
Oh, that's right. We've got a golf trip to go to this weekend. Pat's organised a golf trip. We go to Coffs Coast. We go to Bonneville. We go everywhere.
We go do a lot of drinking and a lot of golfing and a lot of punting and a lot of watching the footy, I guess. So, yeah, it's a big weekend ahead planned.
We had a bet straight away after the Pies were robbed. I've saved my talking up for this. So I had a lot of people messing it. And you know what? We have really, really good members.
We're not giving him this time, are we, Blake?
I asked for 2 minutes.
This is the Collingwood podcast.
I asked for 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
All right,
Let's go.
I'm putting the timer on.
So I'll tell you now, we have a lot of fantastic members. Stop now. We have a lot of fantastic members that talk to us all the time. And I tell you now, in the lead up, I heard to the Collingwood Swans.
Time's up!
No. I can mute you guys. Hold on. How do I mute Pat? There you go. We don't have to worry about Pat right now. So it's we had a lot of them start coming, just peeling themselves down, coming from the woodwork. Now Swans are in the final. They're favourites against Collingwood. And I tell you what, I went to Swans games for a very long time. We lived in Sydney. I played in the Swans system.
Boring.
And when they would lose, I can mute you too. I'll cut all this out. Okay, so I've just muted both of them, and this is just directly to the Swans fans. You guys have a big yell. Can't hear it. So they're yelling boring. Swans fans, when your team's losing, you don't turn up. It's the most pathetic followership of a sports team in Australia. And then to get bombarded by texts and messages. I would have had 100 text messages or messages on Saturday night and Sunday. And I tell you now, people that would never have watched a game of football suddenly claiming themselves as Swan supporters. So please, I hope you lose the grand final. I hope you get absolutely flogged. And within minutes of the final siren against Collingwood, when we were robbed, 50-metre penalty, hands in the back, whatever you wanted to call it, when we were robbed, I had $1,000 on the Cats at -8.5, and that line just keeps floating out. So I hope they flog you by 20. Anyway, you both are back into the show. Welcome back.
Well, that was boring. We'll cut
that was so boring.
We'll cut all this out. Cut this out. Cut this out. Cut.
Anyone going to the grand final, make sure you get your sausage rolls because there will be no pies at the grand final.
Oh, he's been
Oh.
Is that did the mug send us that?
The mug sent us that.
Oh, courtesy of the mug.
Courtesy of the mug. Let's move on because that was just the most boring 2 minutes I've ever heard.
Wait,
and the 8 followers that we do have, stop listening.
Wait, can we just go back to the boring? Can we? Who was the tall bloke with the goggles that sent Sam the message you in the? You got to do it.
Mason Cox.
Mason Cox.
Mason
you got to do better, Sam Word.
He got substituted out of the game.
Well, he's got to do better. He's got to do better.
He definitely has to do better. But he's got himself another. He's doing really well. He's actually form in the season just went in an upward trajectory after he was on the leg up.
Boring.
Guys, if this video gets 5 likes, I'll do an AFL podcast next year.
Move on. Boring.
Leave this show.
It looks like you should be in the Matrix.
So boring.
What do you want to talk about? You know what? Let's keep it short and sharp this week. I'm glad we got that out of the way before I said let's keep it short and sharp. But let's just do the 3 group ones. Your $100 strategies, you can stick them up your Claxi.
And
give me a best bet. Give me a best bet. Look, why do we get Blake with this kind of energy when it's maybe Wednesday's the night?
I think it is.
It's because of Byron just bought me all these beers.
Oh, me and Byron was sucking down Burleys.
Oh, me and Byron spoke about our $100 strategies earlier.
Byron hates AFL too. Anyway, suck on your big head.
Byron actually is a big Sun supporter.
The big Sun supporter.
Well, show me a sausage roll, Byron.
Byron, let me tell you a joke about pies.
All right, let's move on. Let's go.
Put the garage door down. I don't want anyone to see us.
The garage door is down.
Is that guy mowing?
Let's go. It's raining here. There's nobody's mowing.
We're at Death Valley on Friday night. It's going to be great for being away with the boys. We've got the Moir Stakes, Group 1, 1,000 metres in race 7. Paulele is the favourite at $4 with our good friends over at Rothfire at $4.35, Zoo Style $7.30, Generation $8.30, Cool and Gatter currently $9.80. The podcast horse Bella Nipotina $12.20. The rest at double figure odds. This is an action-packed race. I will say just off the top, I have a tip in this race. I'm going to have a bet in this race, but I wouldn't mind Malkovich winning because Luke Hilton is flying directly from this race.
Yeah, from Melbourne Airport to Coffs Harbour Airport.
To Coffs Harbour Airport. And if they win it, Björn said he can take the cup. So 7 blokes, 1 cup, if you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean, Darren and Neil.
Okay. BJ, you're up and about. You go. Come on. Pretend you're doing a potty with Byron. So good energy, happy.
Happy beers everywhere.
Energy. There's not many 1,000-metre horses in this race. Plenty of speed. I thought Bella Nipotina, the podcast horse, was very good first up. She's been given 34 days to recover from that. That was 1,000 metres at Moonee Valley. She should have won a Group 1 at Moonee Valley over 1,200 metres. That was the Menicado Stakes. That was on the 22nd of October last year, so about 12 months ago. So she loves the Valley. She was outstanding first up. She was really well supported too. That was on a heavy 8 surface. I've got the track being around there, probably about a soft 7. I think it's currently about that at the moment, but we've got about 2 to 4 mils falling on Friday.
Yeah, it'll be a soft 7.
So she goes back, 3 wide line, plenty of speed, and I think she will get over the top of them. I think there's good odds about her.
Bloody oath. I'm with you, BJ. I think Bella's a great bet.
Let's go.
Let's bet Bella. Big nips, big bets. That's our other show.
Moir Stakes.
Mwah.
In the Moir Stakes.
Are you liking Bella?
No, I like Paulele. Now watch me whip. Watch me Paulele. I think the new horse on the scene, it's first up here. It has won over 1,000 metres before. I think in its first ever start in a race, actually, here at Moonee Valley. I can see Zoo Style and what's our other horse tearing it up in the front, Cool and Gatter again. You add Malkovich
have nice early speed too.
To that pie, and I've heard that Malkovich is going to be leading, so it could be a hot battle up front. Paulele to sit off the back of that.
Big Rothy will pop up in between them as well, I'd say.
Big Rothy will be up there, but yeah, I can see Paulele just sitting just off the back of that. Got form around Marzu. I know mostly 1,100-1,200 metre form, but I think it's a nice horse, and J-Cum is flying at the moment, so trust in the J-Cum. 4 starts, 3 wins first up. Let's go Paulele.
Yeah, that was his first start, Pat, actually, and it was at the Valley 1,000 metres, but
I'm an absolute almanac.
How many starts has he had? 20 odd since, and none of them have been at 1,000 metres.
Well, it's one from one then.
I just hope that you remember that the Blue Jackets, the boys in blue, are flying when we get to the Golden Rose. So, onwards and upwards, Sam Woodhead.
Let's head there. Let's head straight to the Golden Rose. I like Bella Nipotina, Bees. We're going to have a bet, I think.
I think so.
Let's get to Saturday. BJ, what have you got? Are we going to be racing on a half-decent deck in Sydney on Saturday?
No, I don't think so. I
don't
think so. No, I don't think so.
Rain is threatening.
I know that you do your form for. You look at your own weather apps.
I looked straight out the window. Then I saw no rain over Sydney.
Well, I've got between now and Saturday, 26 to 45 mils falling at Rose Hill.
There's not going to be that much.
Today
rain.
was meant to be the worst rain, wasn't it?
There's not going to be that much rain.
That's what I've got.
We haven't had a drop.
You said that's not a lot.
No, that's what I've got.
Oh, that's
what I said.
Lucky for you, that's what I like.
Okay, so I'm just going to go. I'm going to have another look because you guys have doubted me. So we're supposed to be getting 5 to 10 today.
We're
getting 5 to 10 today.
We've got none.
Tomorrow, 5 to 10.
None.
And Friday, 5 to 10. So
equals 45.
Well, we were supposed to get 10 to 20 today. Rain developing. It's supposed to come at 5:20 p.m. So we're around about now.
Oh, shiv, is it? Pissing down outside. It is absolutely teeming.
Oh, my God, Pat, look out the window.
Haven't had a Skerrick all day, but it is teeming now. Oh, good.
Well, it's going to come.
Blake. Well played. That's what you should have said, look out the window.
Well,
sitting here looking at the apps.
Well, I've done my form for a soft 7 to a heavy 8, so I think we're going to get very wet in Sydney.
Oh, kick us off. We obviously, with the Blue Jackets, as you alluded to, are you with the fave in secret at $2.65 with BoomBet?
Let's go. We'll go, I think, Pat, there's only 2 chances. There's only 2 chances in the race. So they're the boys in blue. The two.
Golden Mile is $5.40.
Number 1, so Dormier, and who else?
No, we're going in secret and Golden Mile. They're the only 2 chances in the race. There are no other chances in the race. I think she'll win. I think positive riding change for James McDonald going on. The only there are some concerns. There are some concerns.
Hit us with them.
All right. So we've
careful, Pat. Hold on, careful. Your chair nearly gave way as you were finishing your fanner there.
Sweet Byron.
Yeah, who are you?
This. Byron gave me this.
Are you Tom Waterhouse?
Pat's got a friend that works at
Tom.
He's
right, so we'll start with the first boy in blue.
Yeah.
Golden Mile. Thought he was outstanding. He was very good first up. He's gone from a Ballarat maiden, and then he was given 17 weeks, and he came back and he was very good behind Kaboo. We all know that Kaboo is out now. Beat the third horse easily, and then he improved, getting to 1,400 metres in the Ming Dynasty. So he's ticked the 1,400 metres box. So what he hasn't ticked is a really wet surface. So if we get to a really wet surface, he hasn't ticked that box. But it's going to be a very strongly run 1,400 metres, so he's ticked that box. Then we go down to her in secret. She was very strong on the line. She was well supported, second up, over 1,200 metres. She looks like she's going to get 1,400 metres. I think she had the 5th best last 200 metres of the day when she knuckled down. She was going away from them, beating the boys. She draws perfectly, gets a positive riding change with McDonald on. So the question mark with her is the 1,400 metres. She's ticked the wet track box. So there's one question basically over both of them. But I want to go down the bottom. I think she is very good in secret. The positive riding change sways me that way. And I guess if we get to we probably don't want to get to a heavy track for her, but the soft 7, I think that she will be too good for them.
Big call. Can I give you some stats on the race though, Blakey? What about no filly has won the Golden Rose since the race gained Group 1 status?
Hang on, let me jump in there. No filly had won the run to the Rose until In Secret came along and won it.
Yeah, mutually exclusive events. There have been some good fillies to lose this race.
You know he gets when he drinks the Fiona.
Other leading fillies to have lost this race are Crystal Lily at $4.20, Nachita at $2.50 favourite, Bring Me the Maid, $3.50 favourite, and Yankee Rose at $5 favourite.
Okay.
They weren't I have to be honest, they weren't astounding stats.
Do you want me to go through and list all the good colts that have been beaten in this race?
Are you blown away, Blake?
Did that knock your socks off?
Yeah, I might change my tip. I'm going with the boy now. Golden Mile.
Here we go. Yes. Oh, I love it. Do you know what? He just absorbed that info and went, he's right.
That's all we're here for. That's what we're here for.
In secret for me.
That's what the listeners are like. They soak up the information that we spew at them and they make decisions based on that. But they were great stats, Paddy. Who are you liking based on those stats? I'm liking In Secret too.
Oh, mate, I reckon a filly will win this.
So you're liking Golden Mile?
I'm sticking with Jacquino.
The Jacquino. That's, wow. Great.
Yeah, mate, it knocked off Athcavan last start well, and I said this the whole time, get into the big tracks, all it needs to do is get to the outside. Its turn of foot is outstanding. I reckon it'll be suited by Randwick. It hasn't had a start over 1,400 metres, which is probably a concern. Obviously, he hasn't been on the heavy track, which I think a lot of these haven't. So there's the question mark. But we are taking $7, and I'm happy to take that $7 after seeing it dominate after cabin last start. So Jacquinot's on top for me.
Yeah, I think he was a bit flattered. I think Afcavin, he was back in trip that day. He was 1,400 metres back to 1,200 metres or something, and he was cluttered up in behind horses. And you don't want to be cluttered up in behind horses when you're back in trip. You need the momentum building into the race. So then he's come out back to 1,400 metres, blew him away. But yeah, I'd be against Jacquinot.
Well, I think if it can do what Afcavin did over the 1,400 metres, it'll be right in this.
Oh, I guess we're going to see.
You must be seeing something.
Boys in blue.
Jacquinot. Are we doing a... just wait for that guy to drive past. We're doing a big BoomBet Double this week, guys.
Yeah, I think the BoomBet Double is going to be place.
Well, that's good because Pat did put Jacquinot in, and I thought that's terrible.
Who did you pick in this race? Did you do form in this race?
Yeah, I'm with In Secret.
He's with the boys in the blue.
I'm with the boys in the blue. Yeah, I love him. Mate, Jacquinot, how can you? Fireburn beat it 3 starts back on the heavy.
Over 12.
Dormier's beat it. The 40-1 shot in this race beat it in the last 3 months.
But this horse has obviously improved out of sight. To have beaten a horse like Afcabin.
Oh, yeah.
What about that? What do you make of the trial?
Was back in distance, and then the horses were crowding on it.
The trial wasn't bad. Those good horses went forward, and it sort of got to come off the back of them at the end. It run home fair.
The trial's okay.
There's no money in winning the trials. There was one that trialled awful in that. Whatever the thing that run last, it was a nice horse too.
I don't know what it was.
Well, because I accidentally watched it the first time. I thought, fuck, this thing's going awful. Jacquinot can't run the Sydney way of going, but I'd watched the wrong horse in it. But yeah, I think it's going nice. I thought that was a good trial.
We'll see. I'll take the 2 boys in blue, and you take the Jacquinot.
Well, one's a girl.
The boys in blue.
Right as the boys, though.
The boys, yeah.
I meant the jockey.
Well, the boys that are wearing the blue are boys.
Correct.
Yeah. Right.
Well, if I get 2 horses, I'll throw Fireburn in there as well.
Yeah, because it beat Jacquinot 3 starts back on a heavy 8.
Just because I think it needed that run first up. Looked like...
I wouldn't be surprised. I know you're confident, BJ, but I wouldn't be surprised if something at odds came and got him because...
the tower is falling here.
I'm all over the place. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. Blue, I see all colours. There's some great horses in this race. I think this race is going to be absolutely stacked. Golden Rose is going to be
It's going to be a cracking race
on Saturday. So let's head to Sunday, shall we? Shall we head to Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday. Let's do it.
Give us your Sunday. What is it? Sunday is a day that you kind of you don't take your foot off the pedal, but you slow down a little bit. You're still doing TLU.
It's a Group 1 day, though, so maybe I'll be watching the races. We'll see. And my wife is working on Sunday, so I'll probably be just at home with Sonny.
Byron,
watching the races.
couple of beers.
Byron. We'll get Byron over. He'll bring me some beers.
Hey, hold on. You keep looking off screen.
Me?
No, BJ does.
I keep looking at my beer.
Is Byron there?
No, Byron's not.
Oh, hey, Byron's there. Byron.
Yeah, and I, as if that's going to wing Pat. Thanks, Byron.
Watch what I'm going to say here. Collingwood sucks!
Thanks, Byron.
All right, let's get stuck into these Underwood Stakes.
Byron's
there.
Moving on.
Byron's
rain about
Byron's
Friday and Sunday. I've got
Soft
2 to
6.
10 mils falling. So I've done the form for a 6 to 7.
When is that 2 to 10 mils falling?
It's falling on Friday and Sunday.
Yeah, soft 5, I reckon.
Falling on Friday to Sunday.
This is an absolute ripping 6 horses going around.
I know that I am the king of the Zaki fan club, but jump and chip.
Oh yes!
We don't. We currently. I don't know. I haven't got any sting for this momentous occasion, Blake. Welcome to the anti-Zaki club. I can't believe you hate that horse like us.
Club.
Welcome aboard.
I think you said
I'm jumping ship. I'm jumping to I'm Thunderstruck.
No, I think you Alligator Blood.
Because he did the job for me the other day. He got the better of Alligator Blood.
Did the job for you.
Did the job because I wasn't on Alligator.
You really cashed in.
So he did the job for me. No, he was outstanding fresh, chasing home Snap Dancer, and then last start, as I said, he was too strong on the line. He was just doing his best work on the line. If he got clear galloping room sooner, he would have won that race nice and easy. We get extra trip here. Get onto soft ground. That's not a problem. He's trending up to his best ever performances, and geez. If they walk here, he's got a sharp turn of foot and he'll put them away.
I'm Thunderstruck currently $3.40, best price with Sportsbet. Bet365 has the best prices for the rest of this market. Zaki, $2.70. The Absolute, currently $8. Mr.
The big heart was pounding at the end of that mile, so I don't know what it's going to be doing at the end of 1,800
metres. Mine nearly stopped.
Might have a heart attack.
My big cart nearly pounded out the chest.
I was eating a Big Mac.
Mr. Brightside, $4.40. Don't discount Mr. Brightside. Slowanger at $23, sorry. And Nonconformist just had nothing else to do on a Sunday, so $81.
What are you doing here?
Just Sunday sesh, boys.
Yeah, I came for a run. Oh, you're that bloke that comes to training and never gets a start.
Oh, Sunday hill runs. Oh, those people. Okay, so I'm Thunderstruck for the Beach. Okay, all right, something different.
Yeah.
This is BJ's house Sunday. Not too much because we'll get pulled. Got to wait 15 seconds before we use that bite again.
How could you be so against alligator blood when it's gotten beaten a nostril by I'm Thunderstruck as well?
I'm not completely against him.
Well, hang on.
Not completely against him, but he had all the favours. I'm Thunderstruck had none of them. He's still too good.
Clear running.
He gave himself all the favours, though. It's hard to bowl along and lead at Flemington. It's not an easy task, especially first time back around the Melbourne way of going. It wasn't
first time back because he ran that race first up and he never got out, didn't he? Snap Dancer race,
yes. Won third.
Okay, yeah. That was a barrier trial, but that was his first actual hard race down there.
Okay.
So he came seventh, not third. Yeah, Snap Dancer race. That was the Memsies.
That was put a line through it sort of race. Couldn't get out. Damien Oliver he got overawed with the occasion. I think Alan took away all his easy bonds after that as well and pulled him off the horse.
Did you see there's a Bitcoin convention up here on the Gold Coast. I think WOC tagged us in it, and they're doing the Star City Casinos accepting zoo coins, the easy bonds.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
You're going to cash them in.
I love it, but I've got alligator blood on top for all those reasons that...
Shocking.
That Blake said, but it will finish a nose in front this time.
We'll see.
Paddy.
We'll see.
I'm not convinced with alligator blood.
Yes.
How could you not be convinced? How strong was it, though, to lead him out at Flemington, hit that long straight, and only get nutted on the line?
They walked, and he had the race shot to bits.
So we're asking him up in trip, another 200 metres. He's against not only the horse that did chase him down, he's also against Zaki, which... I don't know,
he had a big drop off in that last furlong.
Zaki was pants.
Okay, so let's have a look. So, I'm Thunderstruck had the eighth best last 200 metres of the day. It was very strong late. Where do you think alligator blood lands?
Where do you get this information?
I'm just I've got it all written down in my notepad.
Do you rank it?
Where would you say alligator blood lands for the day?
In the last 200?
Yes.
In this race?
What we're talking about, 100
horses?
Of
the meeting. Yeah. Let's say, give or take.
Oh, I think it would be...
60th.
I'm going to say 40th. In the 40th.
53rd.
It's close.
Okay. We're middle. Split the distance.
That's not good.
No, I'm with you. I think
great.
He tailed off.
It's a big drop-off, and he led at a slow speed.
Because, mate, it went too hard.
Anything over 70.
He didn't go too hard.
He didn't
go too hard.
The extra distance is a worry for alligator blood. And, Pat, I'm open to be swayed because we'll be together on Sunday. We'll be severely hungover.
Don't get swayed, would it?
There's no
Unless you
problem
like
this time.
losing your money.
It's a new horse this time.
Why is that volume so much louder than you, Blake? Especially in the arguments. He's got some sort of new
Unless
program.
you enjoy losing money, don't listen to Pat this time.
I don't know how you could be so against Alligator.
He's betting with his heart. Don't bet with your heart.
I know he is.
Bet with your head.
No, I bet with my money, actually. Last time I walked up and go, oh, can I have 20 win on that?
That's what worries me.
Not over it.
That's what worries me, Pat. You got endless funds. I got to watch my pennies.
It's true.
Bet with your brain.
I've got to watch my pennies. I don't know if I can have alligator blood at $8. The distance worries me.
The value, I love it. The distance, I love it even more. Alligator.
So why, for Zaki's number one fan, Blake, why do you hate Zaki now?
I think it's a very competitive race. Very competitive
nervous.
Race.
Byron
I
must
just
have
think that
walked in the room.
He's under the odds.
I think Mr. Brightside's under the odds, actually. 390. I think the gap between I'm Thunderstruck and Alligator Blood is exaggerated.
I wouldn't agree. I wouldn't agree. But I think there's big question mark over Alligator Blood at 1,800 metres. I think it was very soft late the other day. The other horse was really strong and didn't have all the favours. So I'm Thunderstruck, and I think he's about the right price. I think he could probably be the firmer in the market, but we'll see what happens.
You're with Alligator Blood, and I am undecided, but I know more than likely
You'll
will happen on Sunday.
I said it, mate. The Bloods on Saturday, they'll go down, and the Blood on Sunday, it will go up.
Oh, mate, if that happens, there'll be plenty of blood rushing to you know what. I'll be Sunday. What's Sunday? What's 3 days in on a boys' trip? It'll be seltzers, obviously, because I don't think we'll be drinking.
So there'll be a couple of Aperol spritzers, a few
Bloody Marys.
Spritzers. We'll be watching it on the golf course, actually.
That's true, actually. Sawtell. If we got any listeners or members down at Sawtell that want to come out for a beer, let us know on Sunday.
Sawtell all up Coffs Harbour, all up Bonville.
Like, when are you going to learn to play golf?
I can play golf, but I wouldn't be going anywhere playing golf on a Saturday. So, and one of us has to.
Playing golf on a Saturday.
One of us has to hold down the fort at the leg up. So.
You blokes starting too on Friday.
We do. So
I'll swing past and just say, "Welcome aboard." Off I go. See you later.
Walk in with your golf club and your golf shoes on as well.
I'll literally raid all the merch and then I'm off.
Yeah.
See you, Nicky boy.
Oh, why'd you bring your clubs in? Why didn't you just leave them in the car?
Wanted to show him my swing. We're very, very excited about the big boy coming on board this week. Hopefully we'll get him on the show.
Yeah, we will. We'll get him on the show next week.
Good.
Well, Nick, stand here. Hold my hips. It's
Pat,
all
you need to
hips.
You need to fucking be very, very careful with that chair. Lean back again. Oh, nearly went.
It's all right. The glue holds it.
You got a bit of. Have you done a spray tan for the trip? You're the same colour as your shirt.
I have, actually.
Have you?
Yeah. It's weird, though. Like the G-string part, it's going to be weird.
It's just because he records it in the dark.
And he's glowing.
Yeah.
He's a little night. All right, come on. All right, we've been fluffing on. We wanted to keep it 30 minutes. We've just popped over. Give us your best bets of the weekend. BJ, I'm going to start with you.
All right. Yeah, well, let's go
$100
to
bet.
Saturday.
$100 bet. This is $100 bet.
This is the best of the weekend.
No
doubt. So I just got to find what race it's in. I think it's in Rose Hill Race 6.
Get your races right.
Yeah, Rose Hill Race 6. So they scratched Best of Bordeaux from the Golden Rose, and they're going to run him in the Heritage Stakes. And I think that's absolutely ideal because we're getting about $5 about Opal Ridge, and she will beat him. I would be backing her at that price until your nose bleeds. I just think she'll win.
Calm down, BJ.
Goodness me.
Wow.
He was
with your nose.
Okay, so
not over it.
1,400 metres, Golden Rose has always sort of been the plan for him. So I would suggest that they've been getting him ready for a 1,400 metre race. So they've accepted in the 14 and the 11, and they decided to go with the 11. So He was doing his best work on the line in that 1,200 metre race. I think he was probably strongest through the line. So I think it's against him coming back to 1,100 metres. Go down to her. Very good behind Troach. That form has been really good. She was off the track. Never got to see anywhere near the fence behind Zugotcha. She was still fighting on. She wasn't beaten far by Zugotcha and In Secret, who In Secret's going to start favouring the Golden Rose. Then she goes to the highway, sits outside the leader, beats the older horses. They pennel the third horses. I don't think she was suited sitting outside the leader. She gets cover. She'll peel off his back, and she will be too good for him. $5. Back it till your nose bleeds.
To your nose bleeds. That is not a saying we're going to stick with. $4.95 on BoomBet.
Friday night. For me, Friday night, set your weekend
up.
You
go, Pat.
In the Moir Stakes, Paul Lele. I'm having my $100 on it. Set myself up for the weekend. 100 into 400. Here we go.
Yep, currently $4 a Palele, so very, very easy. And so the BoomBet Double this week, guys, is Jacquino into... Is it into Opal Ridge?
Yeah, if Opal Ridge doesn't run a place on Saturday, I will not come on the show next week.
Oh, so what?
Oh, shoot.
Lucky us.
You'll be cheering it to miss.
If Opal Ridge doesn't run a place on Saturday, no. I'll run 200 kilometres in October.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I think we got
because the Wok said he's going to run 150, and I'll
Are you going to do the weighted vest, or is like with your chest hair that is like a weighted vest?
That's the weighted vest.
Especially in the rain. Imagine that. Imagine that. Wow, yeah, the Wok. The Wok is doing. We've got to actually. I want to find out what he's doing. We'll give it a plug on the show, and we'll get everyone to put money behind it. And BJ's going to do 200 kilometres. Wait, is that what you're committing to, or
if she doesn't run a place?
So have a look at it. If you go into, I think it's Sport, Boom Dodds, and you'll see, I think it's just the Saturday horse. So I think they took, I think TLU's on it, but the thing when you click in it, it's just Saturday horse racing double. And
it's already up.
Place into Opal
Gamble
Ridge
responsibly.
It should be up. Gamble responsibly, guys. Really,
and not until your nose bleeds.
Well, that would be responsible on this horse.
Oh, okay. Might have to cut that one out, but okay, very, very good, very, very good. And for the best bets double, the best bet double, you're looking at probably 20 to 1.
20 to 1.
I'd say so.
No, it's the place double.
No, yeah, that's the BoomBet one. I'm talking about your best bets for the show.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
mine's about $5.
Yeah, and Pat's is 4.
So 20 to 1. Yeah, nice.
Said that. Thank you. BJ, I love your energy for a short, sharp show. I love it. I need you to bring it next week.
Yeah, short, sharp. I like short, sharp shows because you don't fluff as much. I hate listening to your bad jokes, you two.
Not like Byron's jokes, but are really funny.
Me and Byron, strictly no jokes. No jokes at all.
No brokes.
No brokes. Oh, brokes, yeah.
Now that one, Woodhead. Let's sign off.
Yeah, you're killing it, Woodhead. Let's get out of here.
Are you ready, Byron? Should we get off? Okay, see you.
Let's go. See ya.
Byron's here. I got to go.
See you, butters.